Julie turns us in just a moment, you'll see a white outline through the trees. That's the lobby on Wacker Drive. And then you'll be able to scale the entire building at once. So here we go. Tall black building, step-like appearance, giant white antenna. There's the sun, so careful with that one. But this is the tallest building in the city, the former Sears Tower, now the Willis Tower. It is 1,450 feet tall.
Willis
It's
Tower.
110 stories, 442 meters. That height in feet and meters, it's only to the roof, the highest occupiable space by a person. The two antennae bring the building to 1,730 feet tall, 527 meters. This building's title started out as Sears in connection to Sears department stores. They commissioned the building, knowing that as they move in 1973, they need 2/3 of it for them to grow within the same structure. Our next item on the building, it's the observation deck, the ledge. Looking right out. Now the ledge puts you 1,000 is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange Center. It was done in 1987 by Fujikawa and Johnson. The two towers are 40 stories tall. Notice this sort of zigzag at the corner. It's called a serrated corner, 1829. Now when one of those letters is going to look just a little bit off. You can look up a little bit, you'll see these tree branches above those details. You can also go for the pediments, these sort of smushed triangle shapes. Ready? 17 feet of office space by Gedge Partners. The primary tenant is Bank of America. And as you check out the new building, I'd like to paint a picture. Now it's on our left. It serves as our backdrop and gives us over 2 acres of surface area. We showcase movies, music videos, and other pieces of digital art from artists around the world to remind us of the many ways that water and land meet. So check out these dancing fountains that go off throughout the day in a few different patterns. Well, that's meant to remind us of a desert oasis. My favorite section of it in 1930. This building's a good example of the Art Deco style of architecture. Art Deco was all the rage in the 1920s and 1930s. Art Deco style is easy to identify in Chicago. Your big indicator is going to be the use of limestone. On the exterior, it's also the primary bedrock for the state of Illinois, so it's very the white building with reflective silver windows. There I go. That's 77 West Wacker Drive, done in 1992 by Ricardo Bofill. This short beige boxy number, 55 West Wacker Drive. Their biggest tenant nowadays is Lakeside Bank. When we clear this bridge, careful with the sun, but look ahead of that is the former Carbide and Carbon building. Nowadays it's the Pentry Hotel. The building opened in 1929 and its inspiration was a giant champagne bottle. The dark green of the building is Green Building, done in 1926. Now, if you need Al Capone trivia before you can fill a room, and it's only 9 feet in diameter. That skinny glass exterior next door, it was meant to be a second Mather Tower, one with the 1931 construction start date, but construction never began. Fort Dearborn once stood. Fort Dearborn was the first military, and he experienced a lot of success with his business thanks to the beaver fur felt hat. It was the most stylish accessory for men in the early 1770s. Curvy balconies, if you miss them, don't worry, we'll have them again in a second. But that is Aqua Tower A, protects a local firm. So again, staying on the right, we'll see those white, wavy, curvy balconies just again in a second. Curvy balconies, there we go. This new third tallest building, 1,198 feet, 101 stories, 365 meters. This is a second project by Jeannie Gang. We saw her work a moment ago at Aqua Tower. But St. Regis residence real estate sale of the 2019 fiscal year in the state of Illinois.
There he goes. After a long time out here. Guarda, outra ali. यो चाहिँ अहिलेको नाइटको भ्यू सिकागो सिटी हामी यहाँ हेर्न आएको